Election coming up. We all know this. And I went on the OBA's website, and I've also looked at some comments in Facebook. And two themes seem to come up. I'm going to read 2 points from OBA's education platform. One says that they're going to empower our teachers by giving them the support and resources they need. And the second one is they're going to follow through on the Hopkins report recommendations to ensure real education reform. So those 2 points on the platform, I guess, insinuate or imply that those two things aren't being done now.
Well, actually, those two things imply that the OBA is out of touch with public education. Let me take the second one first. The Hopkins report was written in 2007, and it was enacted in 2008. Don't take my word for it. The amendments to the Education Act are legislation. And that legislation created the current Board of Education. It created the position of Commissioner of Education. It created the way the department is now set up. And it also is the one, remember, that introduced the Cambridge curriculum. We've already adopted the Hopkins report, and we've already carried out many, if not most of its recommendations. And I spoke to the one recommendation that had not been carried out, and that was the one to school boards. And that was because after Hopkins recommended, when they did the town hall meetings throughout the island, they found that there was not widespread support for that recommendation. Leave that alone. Go back to the other one, which was we're going to supply the teachers with
empower our
support they need.
Yes.
We're already doing that. You know, where were they when I declared publicly in a press statement that we have put content specialists in the schools? We put all the support staff in the schools. They're already available to teachers. And so I don't know who they're talking to about what they're talking about, but I know that the facts are we are getting more students coming over from private school. They are doing very well in the public schools. You can look at the graduation rates. You can look at the scholarship winners. You want to know how they're doing? Look at the scholarship winners. Look at the winners of various competitions that have been, whether they are from a business like the Bank of Butterfield Challenge or the KPMG one. Look at who are winning these things. And you'll see public school students who are doing well. Personally, I would not make a political football out of education. There are children who go to school every day, and what we should be doing is agreeing that our purpose is to ensure that we expect the best from them and that we give them the best. I would for once like to hear someone say we will work with government to ensure that our children get the best. And whether we're opposition or government, what we do will be in the best interest of our children.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Dame, for answering the questions.